What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Mucho coming with another video. We're gonna talk about this NFL Week 2 a little bit, and of course, dive into a little bit of the Falcons. Hopefully, I could get this over with in 30 minutes. I don't know, but we'll see. I got my drink with me. Just some random stuff I put together with a little tequila and rum. And yeah, we're taking a trip to the islands. Tequila and rum with, I ain't really have no mixtures. I used a mango popsicle, a lime popsicle, cut up a few apples, and dropped some lemon drops in this mug, like some lemon heads. And the popsicle actually melted. I wanted to, be able to eat the popsicle and dip it and stuff, but it's hot out here. It done melted, but it's good though. It's good. Bite my apple. I have apples in it, but I'm gonna let those soak wet. But yeah, we're gonna talk a little bit about week 2 of the NFL, run through the wins and stuff like that, and whether or not I got my picks right. So let's get started. I brought out the handy dandy laptop just so I could have a little bit of reference. So, week 2. First up, we had the Washington and Green Bay game. If you all seen it, Green Bay, hey, they're looking tough. They're looking like a real Super Bowl contenders right now. They're looking really good on all 3 phases. Offense, defense, special teams, clicking on all cylinders. So, Packers beat Washington 27-18. That game, who did I have winning that game? I had Jacksonville, Denver for 9, Detroit, Houston. Did I do that game? I had Washington winning that game, so I was wrong on that one. I did take Washington on that. Let's see. Jane Daniels couldn't really get going. I think the Packers had a wide receiver to go out too. Reed, he's out for the next game. Let's see who Washington play next. Is it the Raiders? Washington plays the Raiders next, so that should be a pretty good game. I'm gonna go with Washington again on this one. Although I did hear something about the Raiders have like their top 5 and having the fewest points scored on them or something like that. But yeah, so we will see about that, and let's see who Green Bay has next. So I take Washington beating the Raiders for next week again. Let's see. The Green Bay has next are the Cleveland Browns. I'm going to take Green Bay on that one. So the next game we have, get my drink for a milk. Next game we have Jacksonville and Bengals. Now these are the scores from last week, from week 2. So Jacksonville end up taking the L to the Bengals, 31-27. Who did I have winning this game? I think I had Jacksonville winning this game. I had Jacksonville winning, and I was wrong. The Bengals end up winning, so I'm 0 for 2 right now. Okay, let's see who Jacksonville had next. Yeah, I don't know about this week though for the Bengals because they got Burrow out, but Brownie, he did come in and did his thing. So Jacksonville play Houston next in week 3. That should be interesting. For that game, I think I'm gonna take. That's tough. What's their record? Jacksonville 1-1. Houston. What's Houston record? Houston 0-2. I kind of feel like it's about time for them to get a win. They might be coming with some vengeance a little bit. I'm gonna go with Houston. Houston over the over Jacksonville. I like Jacksonville, I really do, but I think Houston come out on top in week 3. While we are here, let's see who. What are y'all doing to me? It messed me up a little bit. Okay, I'm back. The Bengals. Again, Bengals beat Jacksonville week 2, 31-27. Who Bengals play next week? And I thought Jacksonville was going to win this game. Minnesota. Bengals play Minnesota. I'm going to take Minnesota over the Bengals in this one. Minnesota just came. They don't have J.J. McCarthy either. I think they got Carson Wentz. Minnesota. Ooh, that's gonna be tough. But Minnesota I think they have a better running game. But Brownie did play good. And this Carson Wentz first game. I'm gonna give it to Minnesota, man. It's gonna be a good game, tough game. That we're going to go to Minnesota. Okay. Next we have New York Giants and the Dallas Cowgirls. Dallas did end up coming up on top, 40-37. Prescott did his thing that game. I thought the Giants was going to win that game. Yep. I had New York Giants winning it. Did I? Hold on. That was the Cowboys. Detroit, Houston, Atlanta, Cleveland, Indiana, New England, Arizona. I got NJ. I know I didn't pick the Jets to win a game. I think I labeled that wrong. I don't have anything for Dallas up here. And I don't have anything for... I know I didn't pick the Jets to win. I put NJ by this. I think this was... I thought the Giants was going to win. Evidently, they did not win. So... that puts me, you know what? Hey, scratch all that. I didn't do any predictions for week two. To be honest, all this is predictions for week one. All this was predictions for who I thought was gonna win week one. Cause I didn't do a video. I meant to do a video this past Friday. I meant to do a video for this past Friday for week two and my predictions. So scratch all that. I'm not gonna do the predictions anymore. We're just gonna go over week two and how it went. Forgive me, I'm getting used to this thing and whatever. Maybe it's the blaming on the alcohol. So just scratch the predictions. I try to do it. I'll do it for this one. So yeah, the New York Giants and Cowboys. Cowboys came up on top, 40-37. Pretty close game, good game. But personally, I did think the Giants would win this game. So let's see, who does the Giants play next? The Giants. Ooh, the Giants play Kansas City next. That's a toughie. Ooh. Kansas City 0-2. New York Giants 0-2. Quarterback Russell Wilson. I think Russell Wilson, he had a high stat game. He threw a couple of, I think he had a few turnovers, bad passes. They should have won this game against Dallas though. They should have. But being that I know who Kansas City is, how they start off kind of slow, I'm going to go with Kansas City on this. Kansas City on top of the Giants. Let's see. Dallas should be 1-1. They should be. And let's see who they play next. Yep, Dallas is 1-1, and they have Chicago next. That's an interesting one too. I think Chicago might be 1-1 also. Let's see if Chicago 1-1. I don't know. They don't want to show me. For real. Okay. Well, forget that record. I guess I see it down the line. I don't know. I think I don't like Dallas. I think I'm gonna go with the just cause Bears defensive line is sus, the offensive line is sus. Dallas defense a little sus. I'm gonna go with Dallas over the Bears. Dallas over the Bears. I think I'm gonna do my team last, cause that's one I'm gonna have a little more to talk about. Oh, Nick. So in week 2 we had the Bears versus the Lions, and it says it right here. The Bears are 0-2, and the Lions are 1-1. And judging by how the game went last week against the Lions and the Bears, yeah, everybody probably picking Dallas to beat the Bears. They had 52 points scored on them. So we know the Bears play the Cowboys next, coming up week 3, and I picked Dallas to win that game. The Lions, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Goff. Who do the Lions play? Who do the Lions play? Who do the Lions play? The Lions play Baltimore. I like the Lions. I do. Goff had a rough week 1, good week 2. I think I'm going to go with Baltimore on that one. I'm going to go with Baltimore on that one. Do they show? They don't show the whole. I ain't gonna worry about no stats right now. I'm just go over these wins and losses and let that be it. And I am not trying to be on here too long. But yeah, the Lions win that one in week 2. But they lose in week 3 against Baltimore. So next in week 2 wins, we have Rams over the Titans, 33-19. Rams are now 2-0. Titans are now 0-2. Rams have next Philadelphia. Ooh. I wanted to look at the. I think did the Eagles win both of their games? I think they're 2-0 too. Just because they're the champs right now. In order to be the champs, you got to beat the champs. I'm gonna ride with Philadelphia for this win. Saquon, he got a good defense. I'm gonna go with Philadelphia for the win over the Rams. In week 3. Okay, so we had the Titans, who are 0-2, taking the L against the Rams, 33-19 in week 2. In week 3, they play the Colts. Oh, that's the L. They finna be 0-3. That was easy. The Colts looking pretty good right now. So I ride with the Colts over the Titans. I ain't doing no score predictions. I probably ain't gonna even do that the next time. I gotta get a little quicker and smoother on these videos. You know what I'm saying? Oh, shout out to my Georgia boys. Shout out to my Georgia boys. I'm a dog fan as well. I get more into that when I get to the Falcons and stuff like that. Let me just get through this. I'm excited to talk about them, about those guys. But anyway, next, ending week 2 was the Patriots. Well, not ending, but we're completing week 2, going into week 3. So in week 2, we also had the Patriots and the Dolphins. The Patriots end up coming up on top, 33. No, 33-27. I thought it said 37. I only got my contacts in, so forgive me. But 33-27, Patriots. I think I had them to win anyway. I think the Dolphins slick tried to come back in that game. I only seen clips. I ain't get to watch this game. I like that. The Patriots are 1-1. The Dolphins are 0-2. Let's see who the Patriots has next. The Patriots have the Steelers next. Patriots and Steelers next. What's the Steelers record? Patriots have the Steelers next. The Steelers are 1-1. I like the Patriots. They're looking pretty good. Aaron Rodgers. I'm gonna say the Patriots. So the Patriots beat Steelers in week 3. So that would make them 2-1. Okay, let's move on to the Dolphins. The Dolphins are 0-2. They lost to the Patriots in week 2. And in week 3, they play Buffalo. Oh, that's an L. That's an L. Don't need to harbor too long on that. But you never know. It's any given Sunday. They may come up on top. May not. I thought about giving this drink a name. But since it was so random and I just did what came to mind, what was in the refrigerator, because I didn't really have no juices to use. So, oh yeah, and I used some white grape juice in here. So I used white grape juice and some popsicles. Pretty good. I don't know. What y'all think I should name it? Name it after a football trend or something. I don't know. Call it. I have to remember what I put in here. Kind of do. It's light. It's refreshing. It has fruits in it. I don't know. You need like a football name. Like the corn toss. I don't know. Any suggestions? Put it down in the chat. What I should call the drink. I think I remember what I put in it. Okay. Next up. So that was the Patriots and the Dolphins. I had the Patriots beating the Steelers and Buffalo beating the Dolphins. Next we have 49ers and Saints from week 2. 49ers end up beating the Saints 26-21. 49ers record is now 2-0. Let's see who the 49ers play next. 49ers play the Arizona Cardinals next. Who are the Arizona Cardinals? What's their record? Arizona Cardinals and the 49ers. I'm thinking they 2-0. I'm gonna go with the Cardinals on this one. Mac Jones, the quarterback for the 49ers. I I think Juwan Jennings out. So I'm going with the Cardinals over the 49ers. 49ers should be 2-1. The Saints 0-2, taking the L to the 49ers in week 2, 26-21. The Saints play next in week 3. Who they got next? Seattle. Oh, that's an L too. Saints gonna be 0-3. Them ain'ts. Yeah. So yeah, they're losing to Seattle. Sorry to say it. You already. I mean, if I see they have a good team and stuff like that, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not trying to be biased because they're in the division, and I'm a Saints hater. But just looking at it for what it is, I think Seattle has a better football team. I mean, I do like the Saints DN that they have. I forget his name. Forget that cat name. But they do have a good DN that I'm interested in seeing. So yeah, the Saints lose that. They'll be 0-3. So we have the Buffalo Bills and the Jets from week 2. Buffalo Bills, of course, they dominated the Jets 30-10, leaving the Bills 2-0 and the Jets 0-2. I think we did the Bills already going against Miami this week in week 3, and I took the Bills over Miami. So that's done with. The Jets, I don't remember seeing the Jets. The Jets are 0-2, and they play. Who do the Jets play? The Jets play up Tampa Bay. I hate to say it. See, Tampa Bay is in my division. Is in our division, and as bad as I want the Jets to win this game. Do I think it's going to happen? Justin Fields is questionable. Justin Fields is even questionable when he's healthy. Let's keep it real. He's questionable healthy. If you get my gist. But yeah, I think Tampa Bay beat the Jets. I really do. I just hope the Jets find a way to win this game. I want the Jets to win. I need them to win. Do I think it's going to happen? No. Do I want it to happen? Yeah, let's go, Jets. Hey, get that dub. However you got to do it, get it out. But don't think you will. Just prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. All right. Next, we have Seahawks and Steelers in week 2 game. Seahawks beat the Steelers 31-17, leaving the Seahawks 1-1. I did them. I forget. I think I said the Seahawks will win. Was that the 49ers? I forget. Already. Oh, Seahawks and New Orleans. Yeah, I had Seahawks winning that one. So, yeah. If the Seahawks win that one, if the Seahawks win that one, they should be 2-1. Steelers are also 1-1. I did them. I forget. I think I said they're losing. Was that the Patriots? Yes, that was the Patriots. I think the Steelers lose to the Patriots in week 3. That would have them 1-2 if the Steelers lose. What if I finish this by the end of this video? Before the end of this video. I'm 30 minutes in already. Gotta hurry up. Okay. Next in week 2, we had the Browns and Ravens. Woo, they just smacking. 41-17 over the Browns, leaving Ravens 1-1 and the Browns 0-2. Browns play next. I thought I seen it. I forget. Green Bay. Yeah, they play Green Bay. Green Bay, that's a dub. Green Bay winning that. You got Green Bay on top. On top of the Browns. Okay. Yeah, that was the first one that I did. So that would make the Browns 0-3. Browns finna be 0-3. They might wanna put in Shedeur Sanders. But didn't Joe Flacco have a pretty good game? I think he threw like 400 yards or something like that. They still lost. I don't know. So, Ravens. I think I seen them too. I forget. Forgive me. Can't see. Whoever they play. Detroit, yeah. Had them Ravens beat in Detroit. That would make the Ravens 2-1. If they beat Detroit. Right now they're 1-1. They're 1-1 and 1-0 at home. So they won their home game. Next, Denver and the Colts. This was a good game, bro. This was a good game, man. Both of these teams are good. Sadly, Broncos couldn't pull it out. I'm really liking this Colts team. They're looking good. If Daniel Jones can stay healthy and continue to produce, hey, it might take them somewhere, bro. It might take them somewhere. I'm not really a big believer in big Bobo Knicks like that anyway. But hey, is that rain? It's raining. The breeze feels good though. Sound like it's finna rain. But yeah, Colts end up beating the Broncos 29-28. Very good game, outstanding game. I really like watching that game. So the Broncos are now 1-1 and they play Los Angeles Chargers next. This gonna be a good game too, cause the Chargers, they've been balling. You know, took out the team, the runner-up for the Super Bowl contenders and stuff like that, and the Kansas City Chiefs took them out, then came back and won a tough one in week 2. Yeah, they did their thug dizzle. But this is gonna be a tough one. Chargers defense is looking pretty good. Just because I'm not really into I'm not really hyped on Bo Nix like that. He's a decent quarterback. I think Hibbert is better. I think they have better weapons. I'm gonna go with the Chargers on this one. Chargers beat the Broncos. That should make the Broncos 1-2. So Chargers beat the Broncos. Let's see who the Colts play. Again, the Colts are 2-0. They beat the Broncos 29-28. Let's see. In week 2. Who they play in week 3? Coming up. Come on. They play Tennessee Titans. Colts got that game. They're going to beat Tennessee. That should make the Colts 3-0. That should make the Colts 3-0. Okay, next we have the Panthers and the Cardinals. Cardinals won 27-22. I didn't really see this game. I think I heard something like, was the Panthers on top of something and they let the Cardinals come back? So the Panthers are 0-2, the Cardinals are 2-0. I don't have to see who they play in this one. Of course, they play the Dirty Birds. I'm gonna get into that when I get to the Falcons, but I got the Falcons coming up on top. And it's not being biased. You see what it is. Y'all seen the defense. Y'all seen we should win this game. Should. We will and should win this game. Cardinals. No, so that'll make the Panthers 0-3 if they lose. When they lose. Excuse me. San Francisco Cardinals. Yeah, I think I had the Cardinals winning that game. So the Cardinals beat San Francisco in the upcoming game. They'll be 3-0. Eagles versus Chiefs Super Bowl rematch. That was a good game. Eagles came out on top. Like I said, 20-17, making the Eagles 2-0. Kansas City Chiefs 0-2. I think I looked at who the Eagles going to play next. I can't remember, but whoever they play, it should be a W. Yeah, Rams. Yeah, I had the Eagles beating the Rams. Kansas City, I forget who I said they're playing in week 3. Y'all hear that rain? It's raining. But yeah, I forget who I said. I think I said Kansas City gonna come up on top because they're due for a win now, bro. New York Giants. I like the Giants too. I do like the Giants. I don't want to go back. I can't remember who I said. I think Kansas City gonna get this one. Just because they're 0-2. Both of these teams are 0-2. But you can't really. Sometimes you can't trust Russ. You can't trust Russell Wilson, man. And I know everybody want who's that? Dart. I think they got Dart. I think everybody waiting for Dart to get in the game, man. But Russ had a good game. He had a big game, except for those mistakes in the when it counted. I'm gonna go with Kansas City on top. So New York Giants should be 0-3. Kansas City should be 1-2. Next, we had the Falcons. I'm going to go over all of them last. I'm going to go over the Falcons last. Alright? Period. Even the previous game, because I think I got a lot to say. Let me get these out of the way. So, Buccaneers and Texans. 20-19. This was a good game. I needed the Texans to win. Texans, why are y'all not using Nick Chubb when needed? Bro, it brings me back to Seattle when they didn't use Marshawn Lynch at the goal line, bro. Like, what are y'all doing? Y'all could have had this game in the bag. Just put it in the bag. But no. Y'all threw it in the red zone twice and incomplete. Strap. Buccaneers came off on top 20-19, leaving the Texans 0-2, putting the Buccaneers 2-0. I think I said the Buccaneers playing the Jets. I need the Jets to win. But like I said before, I don't think they're going to do it, man. I don't think they can do it. I just hope they prove me wrong. Texans. I forgot who I said the Texans play. I forget who I said the Texans play. The Texans play Jacksonville. I forget who I said going to win that game. I think the Texans win. I think the Texans win this one. Then the Texans beat Jacksonville, and I think Jacksonville 1-1. So that should put Jacksonville at 1-2, and the Texans at 1-2. Next, we have the Chargers. We have the Chargers and the Raiders. Chargers and the Raiders game kind of looked like the Falcons and the Vikings game, a little similar score. Chargers beating the Raiders 20-9, putting the Chargers at 2-0 and the Raiders at 1-1. Sure, I went over this one. I don't remember the Chargers play. I think I said the Chargers was going to win though. I think the Broncos. Yeah, the Broncos. I said the Chargers will beat the Broncos. That should be a good game though. I'm expecting a big game. I kind of really won't be like surprised if the Broncos win, but I think the Chargers can take this with the coaching, and I like Ladd McConkey. That was a good to see Ladd McConkey going against his old teammate Brock Bowers and stuff like that. Brock Bowers, that man though, man. He might have to end up getting traded. So who the Raiders play? The Raiders are 1-1 though. Not bad. That's not bad. The Raiders play Washington. And I got Washington beating the Raiders. If Jaden Daniels plays, if Jaden Daniels don't play, I think who they have? Marcus Mariota. Okay, this is what I'm gonna say. Washington wins if Jalen Daniels plays. Raiders win if Marcus Mariota play. Just leaving it at that. So Washington can either be 2-1 or 1-2. Okay. So now let's get to the big one. These Dirty Birds. Falcons had a good game. Their defense was on point. We haven't had a defense like this in I don't know how long. But I think we finally got one. All of our rookies, majority of our rookies, they hit on all cylinders, man. I think we had 2 picks with both rookies. Xavier Watts and Billy Bowman, 2 sacks with 2 of our rookies. James Pierce Jr. and Jalen Walker. Like, hey, they did their third thizzle. And outside of the rookies, hey, my favorite player on this defense, maybe the team, but I'm gonna say my favorite player on the defense to me is Divine Diablo. Thank you, Raiders, for Divine Diablo. I like him. He's everywhere. He doing his job. He making his tackles. Just keep doing your thing, man. We haven't had a linebacker like this in a minute who could cover and rush and attack the run. So I don't know. I like Troy Anderson. I really do. Troy can't stay healthy, but Troy isn't really. I think Divine is a better cover guy than Troy. I think Troy do be all over the place too. He make plays and be everywhere, but I think he's more of a left to right, left to right, and attack ball. See ball, get ball. That's Troy Anderson. Divine Diablo, he's a little less see ball, get ball, but he does attack the ball. He's a little better in coverage. He's more balanced all the way around. But I like him though. Troy was healthy. Troy Anderson was one of my favorite players on the defense. But when he kept getting hurt, yeah, no. But let me get to the score. Falcons beat the Vikings 22-6, leaving the Falcons 1-1, leaving the Vikings also 1-1. So offense need to get it together, pick it up. They struggled. The running game didn't struggle though. The running game was on point. I think we had over 200 yards rushing, like combined. Tyler Algier did his thing. Bijan did his thing. They was clicking on all cylinders with that, but he couldn't get the passing game going. Pretty much, really. Drake London, crucial fumble. It's all right though. He kind of made up for it towards the end of the game. You know, getting us those extra yards to get down the field to score some more points to continue to build on the lead and to keep that clock turning. So yeah, that was a good game by the Falcons. Good job. A win is a win. I'll take it. It was gritty, how I like it. Good football, good hard hitting football. Kind of bring you back to the old school a little bit. Run the damn ball. Hey, I like to see it. So next, I'm gonna start with the Vikings. Let's see who the Vikings play next. I think I said this. I had to say this already because I've been through all of the teams. The Vikings played the Bengals.
Oh, I thought you were
The Vikings play the Bengals. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with the Vikings on this. I know I said both of their people are out. I forget. I think I stuck with the Vikings. If I did or if I didn't, I'm saying it now. The Vikings on top of the Bengals. In week 3. What was the Bengals record? There should be the Bengals 2-0 and the Vikings 1-1. I think the Vikings have a better run game. Maybe a better defense. Yeah, I got the Vikings winning this one. So the Vikings should be 2-1 after week 3, and so should the Bengals 2-1. Okay, this upcoming game, Falcons and the Panthers. Hey, this should be a easy win. It should be coming from a fan, and personally, my perspective, this should be an easy win. But as a player and coach, don't take this team lightly. It is a divisional game, and every time we play each other, it could go either way, man. It should be an easy game. It should be. Seeing how we came out last week, the Falcons should combine week 1 offense with week 1 passing offense with week 2 running offense, and smash that together with week 2 defense. Bro, that's a complete team. Week 1 with the Falcons, special teams wasn't even really hitting on our cylinders, because one, cool, but besides the cool thing, we let the returners, get good return yards. Week 2, we didn't allow that to happen, and we made all of our field goals. So if we could be that complete team, I still don't think Falcons have yet. I don't think we have yet to see a complete team from the Falcons yet that I know they can be. So if we put that passing offense, rushing offense, special teams with the defense and push it together, make a whole goulash or sandwich, bro, we in there. We'll be in there, bro. But yeah, Falcons come up on top of the Panthers. See, first touchdown for this game. I don't know if I'm gonna do score predictions. I don't know, because I think Vikings has a better offense than the. Hey, it could be another. I don't know. I'm gonna do a score prediction. I'm gonna say 24-10 Falcons. 24-10. First touchdown for the Falcons. I'm going to say Kyle Pitts, but it's between Pitts and Bijan Robinson. So, that being said, I think that's all for today. We have, who is the Thursday night game, though? Who has the Thursday night game? I seen it earlier. I'm gonna have to search it. Let's search it right quick. I have 52 minutes in. Come on, what is it for Thursday night football? I think that's Miami. Who did they play? Buffalo? I know they play a big team. They're not. I think it's Miami. Yeah, Miami and Buffalo. That's who play tomorrow. So, look, someone told me that they're not really a specific team fan. They're a bandwagoner. So they go with whoever's winning. They admitted it. They're a bandwagoner. I told them they should get a jersey with the number double zero on it, and for the name, they should put bandwagon. They should put bandwagon as their name, but they just like to see good games. I mean, I could dig it. They just want to see good games all the way around. They don't want to see no blowouts. Me, on the other hand, I'm pretty much the same, but I don't mind seeing my team, these right here, blowing out them up. They could blow whoever they want to out, whenever, however they want. Hey, I'm rooting for it. I'm watching the whole game. I don't care. Blow them out. Whoever in front of you, if you can, blow them out. I'm tired of seeing these close games. We always have close games. We always struggling, fighting, scratching, hands, knees, and nails, trying to crawl up out of a win. We need some blowout, comfortable games where we could just sit back, relax, and be comfortable, and knowing that we got this. That's what I want to see from my Falcons. But any other team, any other games, I want to see hard-nosed, gritty, close fight. I don't care if it's a 55-50 type game, as long as it's close. Like in college, like those high-scoring games. Oh, let me talk on that real quick before I get up out of here. Don't do much college talk. I may need to start doing a little more college talk, but how about these Georgia boys, bro? I don't know how they did it, but if Georgia was like the Titanic, we was in the middle of the ocean. We was like, what's his name? Jack, in the middle of the ocean, trying to get a little piece of the board. Jack didn't make it on the board, but these dogs did though. Hey, they fought their way on that board, bro. And thank you, Tennessee, for missing that field goal. They did all that. They look like cool. They look like cool. That was a cool moment. That was a cool moment, and we was able to pull it out in overtime. So, Stockton looked pretty good. He looked like a 2.0 Stetson Bennett, a little better than Stetson Bennett. Kind of put me in mind of Stetson a bit, but I think he's a bit better than he is. But it was a good game, man. It was a good game. Clutch. What was it? 4th and 6. 4th and 6. Stockton threw a dime. He's on the money for a touchdown on 4th and 6, bro. Instead of going for the first down, I was like this. No. You passing it? Why you didn't go for the first down? Why you didn't? Touchdown. What? But yeah, that was a crazy game. And not to mention, I am a all-around Georgia sports fan. I root for all Georgia teams. Georgia Tech, we're upsetting Clemson. What, bro? Shout out to Georgia, bro. Braves won, Dream won, Georgia Southern won, Georgia State won, UGA won, Georgia Tech won. Hey, bro. We did our thing. All the Georgia teams that matter. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to, I don't know what Morehouse them doing. I don't know what Clark them doing. I don't know what I don't know, West Georgia, Fort Valley, them other folks doing. But yeah, Georgia Southern, Georgia State, Georgia Tech, UGA, Dream, Braves, Falcons. Good job, man. Good job. I want to see if when these Atlanta United get started, or have they? I don't know. But yeah, that was cool. Hopefully I'll be back on Friday to talk about well, I already talked about what's coming up, so I may not have to do a Friday video. I'm trying to come up with my days, what would be the best day to hop on and talk a little bit about this. Maybe I'll start doing Wednesdays. That way I could continue to go over the previous week and things like that. But I like Fridays too. Kind of really want to do Fridays because I want to talk about the Thursday night game, you know, and how they went after I've seen it. I don't know. I might come back on Friday, maybe not. I do have a show that I'm hopping on today at 5 o'clock on another channel. One of my partners, OG Sam. If you shoot me the link, I'll be over there. OG Sam and AFN them. Shout out to them. But yeah, I try to keep this ball rolling and keep it going and make it do what it do. Hopefully this video posts in time because this thing be taking forever to post. Maybe I get better. I could do some lives. Y'all catch me live. But until then, y'all, love, peace, and applesauce. No, grease. I don't know. Alright. Deuces.